Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for joining STA webinar today. I'm Krupa Rathod, the Product Manager India, and today I will be your speaker. To begin with, I will quickly introduce our India team members who are here. Firstly, we have Mr. Syed Nadeem Shams. He's the head of the Airlines and Spiritual segment India. Then we have Ms. Madhulika Singh, the Marketing and Trade Events Manager, India. We have Mr. Purushottam Lal, who's the PMO Manager. Ms. Neha Chaudhary, who heads the North and East India market for us for leisure. Then we have Mr. Hussain Dalal, who heads the leisure segment for West and South India. We have Mr. Shehzad Haroon, who takes care of the spiritual segment for South and West India. We have Mr. Gufran Rakhange, the Assistant Manager for Trade Events, Ms. Vanchika Bolia, the Marketing Executive, and the new joinee in our team, Mr. Manoj Nair from India and subcontinent, the Marketing Expert. Now, I would like to introduce and call upon my colleague from Saudi, Mr. Omar Al Sufyan, who is the market manager for India subcontinent, to share a few words with us.
Thank you so much, Kruba. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to say a few words. I want to extend my gratitude and support to each travel partners in India and our stakeholders. Big shout out to all of you for your continued support over the years. My name is Omar Sfayan. I am a market manager for India based off STA head office in Riyadh. And I am really glad to be here with you all, especially as we gear up for what's shaping up to be an exciting summer season. So this session isn't just about destinations, it's more about experiences that connect with today's travelers. And as India being one of our top source markets, we are totally focused and dedicated to offerings that are tailored for Indian markets. As you may know, Saudi Arabia is evolving quickly as a leisure destination, and this summer we are shining a spotlight on everything from cultural gyms to adventurescapes to wellness, sports, and even esports. So whether it's attending a major sporting event, exploring heritage sites, or joining a gaming festival, there is something here for everyone. In a moment, my colleague Kruba will walk you through the key summer products we are promoting this season. I believe we also have 3 DMOs and 3 DMCs here with us today as well, who play a huge role in delivering the kind of ground level experiences that make a real impact. Finally, what I want to say is that partnerships and collaborations are at the core of how we grow together. So whether you are looking into building new packages or tap into a niche interest like esports or craft experiences around upcoming events, we are here to support you every step of the way. Once again, we extend our commitment to the Indian market, and thank you all for being here today. Over to you, Krupa. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Omar. Now, before we deep dive into the offerings of the Kingdom of Arabia, I'd like to request all our partners who've joined us to kindly address your queries in the chat box. And we will be more than happy to answer them at the end of the webinar. I hope my screen is visible. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So quickly, to give you a glimpse of our land that is calling, I'm going to play a quick video.
I landed in an unexplored territory. I saw things you wouldn't believe. Eons of time passing through the palm of my hand. Structures that defy logic. Monuments frozen over epic dunes. Untouched, uncharted, unfathomable. A world of legends in a grain of sand. Horizons so vast, they send shivers down your spine. I challenge the boundaries of my imagination. Each encounter, a revelation. I was the first, but I won't be the last. This land is calling.
Absolutely. So we are open, we are welcoming, the travelers from every corner of the world, and we are looking at deep diving into the destination of Saudi Arabia and its offerings. So, as we look at the destination, of course, it has a lot of things to offer, right? From entertainment to cultural activities to immersive experiences. We have it all. This is the land of profound journeys, and we are the 12th largest country in the world with more than 2,500 kilometers of coastline. We have 6 UNESCO heritage sites, 10,000 sites of archaeological interest, and of course, an incredible range of landscape. Now, going forward, I believe it is important that we look at the destinations that we are highly promoting, the destinations that you can actually offer to your clients. We have Riyadh, which is the capital city, the capital of the kingdom. It's a landlocked city surrounded by only land, no water at all. Riyadh, then we have Dammam, which is on the eastern side. Of course, Dammam, Al Khobar area are basically your gateway to get into other Middle Eastern country like Bahrain. Then we have from Riyadh, we are also concentrating on Alula, which is another destination. Of course, that is another destination which holds a lot of history, archaeological sites. There are a lot of excavations and all that are still going on, and it's continuously evolving. We also have Medina, which is between Alula and Jeddah, that we are highly promoting not only for pilgrimage purpose. Of course, it holds an importance when it comes to pilgrimage journeys, but we are highly promoting Medina for the leisure travelers as well. Then this time we have introduced a new destination, that is King Abdullah Economic City, which is also known as KEG, just about say 1.5 hour driving distance away from Jeddah. And of course, we have Jeddah, which is a city on the coastal area. Some of the major distances that you could actually see on the screen, so you can understand that going from one city to another city with breaks in between is nothing more than 6 hours. Of course, when it comes to any destination, visas play a very important and a vital role. We have e-visas and visas on arrival, which are offered for anyone who's holding a valid US, UK, or a Schengen visa. It has to be utilized and valid to be able to obtain the e-visas and visas on arrival. And then for those who do not qualify for visas on arrival, we have visas through Tashir offices. So Tashir is, is the one that actually has centers in India, about say 12 centers from where you can, apply visas. It's similar to, applying your Schengen visas. You have to visit the VFS Tashir website. We will be sharing all the details after this webinar with all of you all. You go onto the website, all the documentations required is mentioned. You take the appointment, you fill the online form, and then you visit the center for submission of your visas. Why would one have to visit the center? Is because the biometric is compulsory at this moment. And once you have submitted your visa applications within 6 to 7 working days, you would be able to get your visas easily. Then when it comes to airlines, we have our local Saudi Airlines, Flynas, and Flyer Deal. In fact, Saudi Airlines and Flynas also offers a 96 hours free stopover visa. So, which means if you are flying on Saudi Airlines or Flynas to any onward destinations, you are eligible to get the free 96 hours stopover visa. When it comes to different modes of transport, yes, between India and Saudi, we have our national carrier, Saudi Airlines, which actually flies from 6 stations from India, which is Delhi, Lucknow, Bombay, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Cochin, into Riyadh and Jeddah. Apart from Saudi Airlines, we also have Flynas, which connects Bombay, Delhi, Hyderabad, Lucknow, and Kozhikode with Riyadh and Dammam. Apart from Saudi Airlines and Flynas, we also have Air India, Indigo, SpiceJet, Vistara that fly directly into KSA. Now, when it comes to traveling, commuting within the destination, there are different modes of transport that you can look at. Of course, domestic flight is always available, but we also have the Saudi Arabian Railways. There's a network of railways that connects your central kingdom to the eastern side, to the eastern province of Dammam, and in the northward direction with Hail. Then we have the Haramain train. The image that you see here is the high-speed Haramain train, which operates in the west coast of Saudi, that connects your Jeddah airport to Jeddah city center, to Mecca, Medina, and King Abdullah Economic City. We also have Riyadh metro station that is newly operated, and one can actually take tours of Riyadh metro station, because clearly, the construction is absolutely marvelous. Then, when it comes to Jeddah as a destination, it is a seaside city filled with beauty. When you visit Jeddah, you will actually have the opportunity to witness a rich heritage which is celebrated by UNESCO. Jeddah is more of a Corniche city. And how many nights do you give, or rather, how many nights would you offer to your clients to stay in Jeddah? Jeddah could be given as 1 or 2 nights maximum, depending on the number of day trips that you would want your clients to have. Now, while you are in Jeddah, one of the must include site is the UNESCO site of Al Balad, which is a year-round museum where one can actually admire the dozens of ancient Hijazi houses that have now turned into museums or cafes. Al Balad is absolutely a walking trip, and guide services necessary to be able to understand the essence of this place. Then we have, ancient houses which are located nearly 1.3 kilometers away from Al Balad, which offers unique stay options where you have 3 different ancient houses which are converted into hotels. Then within the alley of Al Balad is the Team Lab Borderless. It is a digital art museum which offers immersive experiences. A single pass could cost you anywhere between 120 to 150 Saudi riyal. For boat lovers, Jeddah Yacht Club is a paradise with endless options for exploration. We have the Jeddah Yacht Club, which has a marina, it has high-end restaurants, designer stores. It also has a water taxi terminal, which connects 3 main areas. That is your Jeddah Yacht Club with historical Al Balad area and the Obur area. And you'll be surprised to know that the ticket price ranges from 25 to 50 Saudi Riyal per trip, which again is an experience that you can include. Then located along the Jeddah Corniche, we have the glimpse of the beautiful marine life in the Red Sea. That is the Fakeh Aquarium. They also have scheduled dolphin shows, and soon they will have interaction with dolphin experience available for reservation. Then we have King Abdullah Economic City. I am not going to touch upon more on this because we do have Mr. Nias Arakal from the Destination Marketing Office who will be giving us more insights about King Abdullah Economic City. But just to let you know, this is a destination that is focusing on attracting a lot of MICE travelers, weddings, your group travels, everything. King Abdullah Economic City is a destination which actually has a lot of water sport activities because it is along the beach areas. Then something that you can actually do from as an excursion from Jeddah is a day trip to Taif. Taif is also known as the City of Roses, where you can get the opportunity to purchase some of the finest rose products from Rashid Al Qureshi factory. The rose season usually blooms between March and April, so that becomes your peak time to visit Taif. It also has a cable car experience over the Al Hada mountain that you can offer to your clients. Coming to another destination, we have Alula. Now, how do you commute between Jeddah and Alula? There are different ways that you can actually travel between Jeddah and Alula. First is you take a direct flight between Jeddah and Alula, which will be 1 hour 45 minutes. But we would rather recommend you break the journey in Medina. You take a pit stop. So from Jeddah to Medina, you take the high-speed Haramain train, which will take about 1 hour 45 minutes. In Medina, even for non-Muslims, you have two main immersive experiences that you can actually experience. And they are located very much within the walking distance of the Quba Mosque. And these experiences does not cost you anything beyond 25 Saudi Riyal. They are very immersive experiences. You should definitely include in the itinerary. From Medina, you actually drive about 3.5 hours in the northward directions to come into Allah. So that way, you have actually given an entire day of experience to your clients instead of just giving a flight connectivity between Jeddah and Alula. Now, how many nights would you require in Alula? We would rather recommend a minimum of 3 nights because of the beauty that it offers. In 2008, UNESCO actually proclaimed Madain Saleh as the site of patrimony, which became the Saudi Arabia's very first World Heritage Site. It was chosen for its well-preserved remains from the late antiquity, especially the 131 monumental rock-cut tombs, which with their elaborate ornamental facade from the Nabataean civilization. Now, some of the sightseeings that you should definitely include when you are offering Alula to your clients is the UNESCO Heritage Site of Hegra. This site actually has about, say, 110 remarkably well-preserved tombs. Now, Hegra is a tour which will be, taking about, say, 3 hours. The ticket would cost you anywhere around, say, 90 to 95 Saudi Riyal. Hegra can also be done by a vintage Land Rover. So if you have a small family who is traveling together, maybe 6 or 7 people traveling together, instead of giving Hegra tour by a coach, you probably would like to give them a vintage Land Rover tour of Hegra. This tour would be for about, say, 2.5 hours, and a ticket price for 7 people maximum would cost you about, say, 700 Saudi Riyal. So that way, you are offering a high-end experience to your clients. In fact, there are also hot air balloon ride or helicopter ride, scenic helicopter ride over the UNESCO Heritage Site of Hegra. Then an immersive night journey, which combines the atmospheric storytelling, culinary delights, theatrical monuments, and of course the hands-on engagement to reveal the splendor of the Nabataean civilization. This year we have Hegra After Dark, which will be available from 26th of November until the 14th of February next year. It's about 1.5 hours tour. This is something that you should definitely give to your clients, even if you're giving Hegra by day or Hegra by a vintage Land Rover, because clearly this is an experience, once in a lifetime kind of an experience. Then the other experience, or rather the monument that you can offer to your clients to visit, is the Jebel Al-Fil, which is the true icon of Alula. It's the elephant-shaped rock formation which stretches up to 52 meters into the sky. In fact, Jebel Al-Fil, there are no entrance fees to it. It's open from evening 4 o'clock onwards until 12 or even 2 a.m. in the morning during the weekend. The best time to visit would be during the sunset. And of course, one more time you can actually visit Elephant Rock is during the night time to get a free tour of the stargazing. Then when it comes to adventure, we have it all, from zip lining to hot air balloon ride to giant swing stairways, the gravity carts, nature reserve safaris. All of this is something that you can actually offer to your clients. Then another iconic monument that you should definitely include in the itinerary is Maria, which holds the Guinness World Record for being one of the largest mirrored building in the world. This state-of-the-art structure is covered with 9,740 reflective glass panels, and a surprising fact, this was built in just 3 months. In fact, Maria also has Maria tours, which lasts for about, say, 2 hours and would cost you about, say, 95 Saudi riyals. Then we have Alula Oasis. You will find about 29 different varieties of citrus fruits that are grown over 5,000 farms, with a total of 405,000 different citrus trees. These trees actually bear fruits like, your oranges, sweet lemons, mandarins, grapefruits, and kumquats as well. In fact, Alula Oasis is a tour that can be offered to your clients as well. Then we have Azimuth. This is something that you can offer to to your clients who actually love music. So this year, the Alula's much loved music experience is returning for the Saudi National Day weekend, which is on the 25th and the 26th of September. In fact, this is in the middle of nowhere, where you have international DJs, international artists who actually come and perform. The doors for Azimuth actually open in the evening around 7, and the party scene goes on until 6 a.m. in the morning. There's a lot of focus that we are giving on wellness, and Alula actually, is a place where you can find, a lot of options. There are celebrity-led workshops which offer fully immersive 5-day wellness and retreat experiences as well. Then coming to our capital city of Riyadh. Riyadh is a destination that can actually take destination, and going forward you would actually be able to offer it for maybe 6 or 7 nights altogether. Riyadh is a hyper-connected and accessible city. There are different types of accommodation options that are available. In fact, you have a very contrast experience within the radius of 1 hour itself. When it comes to Riyadh, the Al Diriyah, which is the birthplace of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, which is a proud preservation of our heritage and identity, is a must include in the itinerary. A visit to Riyadh without visiting Al Diriyah is as good as saying one has visited Agra but not visited the Taj Mahal, right? So Al Diriyah is a must include. So legacy is something we leave behind, engineering spaces, enriching places, and empowering the people. Of Al Diriyah was laid in 1446 And in 2019, there was one more brick that was laid, with many more to follow. Currently, it has Babsamhan, which is a luxury hotel open for reservation. By next year, we will be having Capella, Six Senses, and Oberoi properties also opening up. And of course, in the future, in phases, there will be more than 41 luxury properties like your Address, Armani, Edition, Langham, Four Seasons, Taj, Cherry, Orient Express, just to name a few, are all coming in the Aldiraiya complex. Then another experience that you can give to your clients is Skybridge, which is located in the Kingdom Tower on the 99th floor. The ticket starts at 69 Saudi Riyal for an adult, and for a child, it would be approximately 23 Saudi Riyal. It also has one of the highest mosques in the kingdom, which is located on the 77th floor. Then we have Al Murabba Palace, which was established by the order of the late King Abdul Aziz Al Saud, the founder of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So Al Murabba Palace, your National Museum, your Sky Bridge, they all become a part of your Riyadh city tour. Now, when it comes to National Museum, it actually comprises of 8 halls, and the minimum time required to have a proper tour of National Museum is about 2 hours. The entrance is just about 10 Saudi Riyal. In fact, Riyadh also offers a vibrant mix of shopping and dining experiences. One of the Riyadh's oldest traditional market, which is Souk Al-Zal, it carries 100 years of history within its alleyways. On the other hand, we also have the Tahiliya Street, which combines your high-end boutiques and restaurants with lively atmosphere. Something that you can actually offer to families who are traveling with kids is the Nofa Park. This is just about 1 hour west of Riyadh, and it consists a collection of 18 different species of animal. You have, the Nofa Adventure Park, the Nofa Safari. These are the things that, and of course, interactive experiences with the animals also that you can actually offer. Now, Nofa Park also has a Nofa Riyadh Radisson property, which is the perfect place for conducting small events or even celebrating milestone because of the location that it is, the venue that it has. It's absolutely stunning. Just to give you a glimpse of the property, it totally gives you a feel of an African vibe. Then we have new attractions that is coming up. That is Six Flags Qiddiya City. So I'm definitely not going to deep dive into Qiddiya, as we have our stakeholders from Qiddiya who's going to join us at a later stage and give some insights about the Six Flags and the Aqua Arabia that is soon opening up towards the end of this year. Then we have Riyadh Boulevard, which opens from 4 p.m. until 12 to, even on weekends it is open until 2 a.m. So Riyadh Boulevard actually transforms into an entertainment hub where there are diverse cultures that are showcased from across the globe. Then we have the music festival, MDL Beast Soundstorm, which is this year coming from 11th till the 13th of December. A single day ticket would cost you as low as 210 Saudi Riyal. In fact, in the past, we have had Eminem, 30 Seconds to Mars, Afrojack, Jason Derulo, Akon, and many more international artists who have actually performed here. Then we have one of the most luxury destinations, that is the Red Sea. We believe that tourism should not simply seek to be sustainable. Sustainability means not making a mess of the place, right? And we believe that we should go a step further. We should focus on regeneration. And that is making the place better than what we actually found it. Red Sea Global is all about that. So Red Sea Global has a flight, has an airport where you have flight connectivity from Riyadh, Jeddah, and Dubai. Currently, from Jeddah and Riyadh, there are scheduled flights. They are scheduled in such a way that Red Sea can be done for 2 nights, 3 nights, and 4 nights. In fact, from Alula, currently there are no flight connectivity, but it is about 3.5 hours driving distance away. If in an event you don't find connectivity from Jeddah or Riyadh, you can always come towards Medina from Riyadh and Jeddah, because there are there are good connections between Jeddah and Medina and Riyadh and Medina. From Medina, there is you actually do a land transport about say 5 hours to come to Red Sea International. Currently, there are 5 properties that are operational. We have 1 desert camp, 1 desert rock hotel, and 3 island properties. Of course, there are more properties also to come in. From the Red Sea International Airport, we have the 2 main, island properties of Saint Regis and Nujuma, which is on the Umad Island. If maximum time taken to get to these properties from the airport is 1 hour, or if you're taking the seaplane, it is just about 20 minutes. Then we have Shibara, which is again an island property. It takes about say 1 hour to maximum of a 20 minutes of seaplane flight. Then Six Senses, which is our desert camp property, it's just about 1 hour driving distance away. And the very most iconic Desert Rock Hotel is about say 17 minutes drive from your Red Sea International Airport. Now, quickly to just touch upon the bookable experiences, or the itineraries that you can actually offer to your clients. Some of the itinerary ideas that you can actually offer. There are different ways to look at offering Saudi to your clients. Saudi is a destination for a mature traveler, for somebody who's evolved, right? The moment somebody who's not visited any other Middle Eastern destination, if you offer Saudi as a destination, they may not really be able to relate to the essence that the destination has to provide. So for those who are mature travelers, KSA Explore is something that you can offer, which means it's only and only Saudi as a destination that you will be offering. Now, how many number of nights are required when it comes to KSA Explore itineraries? I would say a minimum of 8 nights would do justice. However, we do not restrict it to only 8 nights. If your clients have the budget and the time to travel, Saudi is a destination that can go up to 12 to 14 nighter destination also, with the things that are existingly available for reservations. Now, of course, there are different budgeted clients. How do you bifurcate, or how do you offer everything to them? So when it comes to Golden Triangle, we have Riyadh, Alula, and Jeddah. That is for somebody who has good budget to travel. What do you do in the case where your clients do not really have the budget to travel? They do want to see Alula, but because of the budget constraints, they cannot. So what you do is, from Riyadh, you put the client's base into Medina. From Medina, you give 2 nights of stay in Medina, and then from there, do a day excursion to Alula. That way, you would have, given Alula for the mid-budgeted clients, the experience of seeing the UNESCO sites of Hegra, and of course the other elements. Somebody who does not even have that kind of a budget, we have 3-star, 4-star, 5-star kind of budget property. I mean, different star category properties available in Riyadh, Jeddah, Dammam, all these places. In fact, there is King Abdullah Economic City also that you can actually look at putting your client's base. For those who are looking at a Corniche, a city kind of a place, Jeddah would be the place. But for somebody who looks forward to staying in a resort kind of an accommodation option, or maybe by closer to the beach, King Abdullah Economic City would be the place where you would keep the base for your clients. Of course, different combinations that you can do is Riyadh with Alula, Jeddah with Alula. Of course, Riyadh and Jeddah will be for those who literally do not really have the budget. Why? Because you have 3-star options that you can actually give to your clients. And then, of course, we have Riyadh with the Eastern Province, where you touch upon the Al Qara caves, And then that becomes your gateway to get into the other neighboring Middle Eastern countries. When it comes to Uber luxury clients, we have the Red Sea global destination that you can offer to your clients. In fact, because of the flight connectivity, you can also offer, Red Sea Global as the only destination when it comes to long weekend getaways, where you can do a split stay between the island properties and the desert properties. Then for somebody who's already traveled, who is maybe traveling to a Middle Eastern destination, you give a Middle Eastern plus Saudi, you give an extension to Saudi for those travelers who are going to maybe neighboring countries like Bahrain, UAE, Qatar, Oman, and Jordan. Of course, there are different permutations and combinations that can be done. These combinations not necessarily have to be done by flight itself. There is roadways also that connects all these countries. And in fact, some of the unique ways of offering unique itinerary ideas to offer to your clients would be self-drive itineraries also. So we do have our DMC partners who do offer, self-drive itineraries, biking trips that are very much available in the kingdom. And that brings us towards the end of, the presentation. That's all from my side. I hope I have managed to do justice by, showcasing the things that you can actually offer in Saudi. Now, moving forward, along with me, we also have our, stakeholders who will be giving you more insights about their offerings. We will be deep diving into new destinations. So this time we wanted to introduce new destination, that is King Abdullah Economic City, to which can be your destination for MICE, for groups, for families who are looking at beach resorts and those kind of experience. So I would like to call upon Mr. Nias Arakal, the head of commercial and corporate retreats from the Destination Marketing Office of the King Abdullah Economic City, to come and give us more insights about cake.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nias Arakal. I'm representing the Destination Management Office here in King Abdullah Economic City. First of all, I want to express our sincere thanks to Saudi Tourism Authority team in Riyadh and also Saudi Tourism Authority team in India for the support they are providing us in launching cake to Indian markets. And as I mentioned before as well, cake, India is a big market for us, and inshallah, we are looking forward to launch cake in India. I would like to take you through a presentation about cake to introduce our facilities, what we have. So cake is a gateway to spiritual enrichment, leisure, and MICE. I want to give you a background on cake. Cake is the largest urban development giga project that was established in 2006 by a royal decree. And it's a city that is globally connected by all means of transport. King Abdulaziz International Airport, Jeddah, is 110 kilometers from us. We have a private seaport, which is King Abdullah Port. We are one of the stations of the Haramain high-speed rail between Makkah and Medina. And we are part of the national highway as well. This is how it is. Cake is 120 kilometers by road. We are an hour and 10 minutes each from Mecca and Medina by train, and around 40 minutes to Jeddah by train as well. The total size of cake is 185 square kilometers, which is a bit larger than Washington, D.C., out of which 86 square kilometers is the industrial zone, which includes the largest special economic zone in Saudi Arabia. And we have 99 square kilometers non-industrial zone. Until now, 31.1 square kilometer is developed. And we have 6 residential districts. We have 10 distinct leisure assets, and we have 191 keys as well. I want to take you through the current city amenities that we have. We have Belasan Hotel and Marina, which is a hotel which has a total of 195 keys, which has rooms and suites. We have Views Hotel and Residence. It's more of a residence type that has studios, apartments, penthouses, and it has a total of 174 keys. We have Royal Greens Golf and Country Club, which won the award for the best golf club house in the world for last 3 years in a row. We have hosted 3 international tournaments. We have hosted the Male Asian Tour, Female European Tour, and the Live Golf. This is the location where we host weddings. It's an asset that we are focusing on India for destination weddings. And we do golf tournaments, amateur tournaments, professional tournaments for the corporates as well. One of the unique selling proposition of Cape is its water, its sun and sea destination. We have the Belasan Marine and Yacht Club, where we do boat trips to the private islands. We do diving trips, snorkeling trips, fishing trips, and we do an event in the private island as well. We have Laguna Escape. We can call it as a 5-star hotel inside a tent. It has 16 studios and 4 suites where we can do retreats, yoga retreats, health retreats, executive meetings, board meetings, whatever we can. I want to give you an outlook on what are the future projects that are coming up in Cake. We have Rixos by Murjana by Rixos, inshallah, that will be launched soon. And it is a 516 key property that will have 488 rooms and 33 villas. It will have a water park that can accommodate 2,500 guests at a time. This was the status of Rixos in Q1 of 2025, and inshallah soon there will be an announcement coming on the launch of Rixos. As you're aware that Saudi Arabia have won the bid to host the FIFA World Cup 2034, and inshallah, Cake will be one of the stadiums out of the 15 stadiums that will be featured in this World Cup. I want to give you why Cake. What is the speciality about Cake? Cake is an ultimate gateway between Makkah, Medina, and Jeddah. We are connected by all means of transport. It's a modern city with world-class infrastructure. We are safe, secure, with well-equipped medical facility, and of course the natural beauty and the serene surroundings. As I mentioned earlier as well, all means of transport. We are well connected. We are in the middle, in a very strategic location. Modern city with world-class infrastructure, disabled friendly for pilgrims, all part of the society. And we have amazing infrastructure and facilities, medical facilities, security, safety, fire, crowd management, and of course, the coastal beauty and the green space. In India, our targets are MICE, Umrah Plus, leisure, golf enthusiast, destination wedding, photo shoots, video shoots, and even movie shoots. I want to take you in detail with each category. MICE. We are one of the preferred MICE destination in Saudi Arabia. We have hosted multiple conferences. We have hosted annual workshops, strategy workshops of different multinational pharma, automotive companies. We are an Umrah Plus destination. As you know that we are in the middle of Haramain train network. We are open to leisure visitors. As I mentioned with you, we have the #1 golf club house in the world. So we are open to golf enthusiasts and also for destination weddings, photo shoots, video shoots, and movie shoots as well. As you know that you may not be aware, I want to inform you that Saudi Film Commission are inviting the movie film production houses from different parts of the world, and they are even giving back a rebate of 40% on all qualified expenses inside the kingdom. And this is a good opportunity for film production houses to shoot their movies in Saudi. We have our immediate offerings. We have 6-hour stay. We have 1-night stay. and we have 5 night stays as well in Cape. And that's the presentation. And thanks to Saudi Tourism Authority team again in Saudi and in India for all the support. And I'm available to answer any questions you may.
Thank you so much, Niaz, for the amazing insight that you have given on King Abdullah Economic City. Now, let's welcome Ms. Jana Almodi, the Associate International Sales at Qiddiya, to give us some insights about Qiddiya and its offerings. Over to you, Jana.
Hello everyone, my name is Jenna. I am an international sales associate from Six Flags in Aquarabia Qiddiya City. Thank you everyone for joining. I'll be sharing one of the Giga project in Saudi Arabia. I will share my screen. Can you hear me now? Okay. So I'll be sharing Six Flags in Aquarabia Qiddiya City. It is one of the Giga project. Qiddiya City is led by the Public Investment Fund, and it's the world's most passionate ambassador of play. Qiddiya City offer various of entertainment, sport, culture, and livability offering. As we build city, we build life. Qiddiya City will have a total size of 360 plus kilometers squared. It will have a 500 case resident scale. It will offer more than 400 attraction across the city. Qiddiya City is located in Twig Mountains, which is 45 kilometers from Riyadh, which is a drive of 40 to 60 minutes. So first theme park in Saudi Arabia is Six Flags. As we know, Six Flags is a North America theme park, which they have 27 attractions around the United States, America, and Mexico, and that's going to be their first theme park outside of North America. Six Flags will have 28 rides and attraction, will have 5 record-breaking rides, and 28 F&B outlets and 26 retail outlets. We were gonna have 6 immersive lands in one park.
Unlock the thrill and play endlessly at Six Flags Qiddiya City, coming soon to Saudi Arabia.
Moving forward to our first water theme park in the region, Aquarabia is a desert oasis where animals meet for water and friendship. It's become colorful and lively over time, with rivers and mountains shaping the landscape. Aquarabia will have 8 theme zones, will have 23 attractions, will have 22 F&B outlets, 5 plus record-breaking rides, 81 luxury cabanas. We're gonna have 8 immersive zones across Aqua Arabia. Moving forward, lastly, I'm gonna just show you a video of the construction update we have now. Six Flags is almost 90% of completion. Aquarabia is 83.8 completion. We're gonna be opening end of this year, and October will be the ticket sales open. I'll show you the video. So that's all. Thank you all for joining today.
Thank you so much, Jana, for giving us such an amazing insight about Qiddiya and the upcoming attraction that is
Thank
just
you.
going around the corner. Now, may I call upon Ms. Beena Menon to give us an insight about the Royal Commission for Alula. So she is based in India, who represents the Royal Commission for Alula. Beena.
Hello, everyone. And thank you very much, Kripa and STA, for this opportunity. I'm Beena Menon, the India representative for the Royal Commission for Alula. And I'm joined by my colleagues, Alana, who's based in Mumbai, and Kavya, who's based in Delhi. It's a real pleasure to have all of you with us today. And I would really like to thank you for the incredible role that all of you have played in positioning Alula as one of the most aspirational leisure destinations from India today. So why would one want to visit Alula? Now, Kripa has already done a wonderful presentation for Alula, and she's really explained it very well. So what I would like to do is just reiterate 5 of the most powerful reasons as to why one should visit Alula. So number 1, Alula is truly a living masterpiece. It's home to Hegra, Saudi Arabia's first UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it has over 110 of these ancient monumental Nabatean tombs, and these have been carved out of sandstone cliffs. And it's this amazing combination of heritage and scenery which is simply unmatched. Number 2, it's the natural beauty of Alula, which is extremely breathtaking. You got to think golden sand dunes, dramatic rock formations such as the Elephant Rock, the serene oasis, crystal clear, starry skies, And whether it's hot air ballooning, hiking, ziplining, or just stargazing, every moment in Alula feels truly magical. Now, number three, which brings us to the cultural and artistic side of Alula. So, here you have many immersive local experiences to global concerts and exhibitions which take place at Maraya. As Kripa mentioned, it is the world's largest mirrored building. And therefore, you see so many events which take place over here. And it really helps Alola connect the past to the present in so many stunning ways. Apart from that, Alula also has some really good wellness experiences and good food too. Now, number four, Alula has a wide range of unique and luxurious stays. Now, all of us are very well aware of the banyan tree, the habitats, the cherry, hegra, and the dartantora, which are all at the very high end. But it's not just that what we have in Alula. We also have beautiful mid-range options like the Shadon or Cloud 7, which makes it very accessible to many and not just to the very high-end customer. And number five, my last point, is that Alula is a part of Saudi's Golden Triangle. And therefore, it's just a short flight from either Riyadh or Jeddah, making it very, very convenient for you to be able to add into any Saudi itinerary. In short, Alula is where history, nature, culture, and luxury come together. And we do hope that, we'll have more of your clients come here to experience the magic. Thank you once again for your partnership and support. And we really look forward to welcoming your guests to Alula very soon. My contact details are on the screen. Please feel free to reach out and look forward to working closely with all of you. Many thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Beena, for the lovely insights that you've given, especially when it comes to mid-budgeted, accommodation options also. Now, we would like to have our DMC give some insights about their offerings. So, to invite, I would like to introduce Mr. Anil Pulipalyam, who represents DMC Arabia Kurban Tours, who will be giving you insights about the amazing work that they actually do in the Indian market. Anil, over to you.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes,
Yes.
but it is, yeah.
Okay. My name's Anil. I represent DMC Arabia Kurban. I'm the India representative. DMC Arabia Kurban is a 70-year-old company and 70-year plus old company. And I'll take you quickly because Krupa has given me just 5 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry. So we're an end-to-end DMC. We do luxury, we do vehicles, we do airport assistance, we are GSS for a couple of airlines. So we have around 600 employees. And I will not take much time on these slides because Krupa and rest of the DMOs have covered. So I will not take much time on the destination as such. I will speak more about the DMC, what we do. We are an end-to-end DMC, as I said earlier. We do customization, we do exclusive experiences. We can do like a farmhouse lunch for you all. We can do something which is out of the world, out of the box. We can be even cost efficient when we do private groups. We do SIC tours, we do only transfers, we do only guides, because guides are on our payrolls. So we are also experts in guaranteed coach departures. We have guaranteed coach departures for starting from 4 passengers to 40 passengers. So that is something which the Indian market would be very, very keen on. And we know how the Indian market works. We know the food. We can arrange a chef for you all. We can arrange Indian meals. We can arrange Jain meals. We can arrange Sattvic food. Anything you ask, we can do it for you all. We know how the Indian market works. We know how what cuisine you all like. Everything we know. So we can manage that easily for you. And we're also experts in road trips. We did a road trip recently of 12 people, out of which the lead was a lady. They did a 14-day Saudi tour. They liked it so much. Now they're going to do another tour starting from Jordan and ending in Oman. They enter Saudi from Jordan, and they will end the tour in Oman. So this is something which has been planned for this winter, and we'll be excited to share the itineraries with you all as and when you. I will share my email ID in the chat box. You can write emails to me, and I will share the itineraries with you all. We also have around 60 to 70 itineraries, customized itineraries. We can curate to your needs. Also, we have some fixed itineraries, but we can also curate some itineraries for you all. So I spoke about the guaranteed course departures. Currently, we have around 13 languages, but we are going to shortly add Hindi, Tamil, and Bengali, and maybe another Indian language very shortly in our. So we are working on the content. The software is ready with us. We're just working on the content. So we are reliable, we are value for money, we are very convenient. I pick up the phone even in the midnight, so you can call me anytime. So I work 7 days a week. So no problem, 365 days, 7 days, I'm available. Anytime you can call me. And we do regional events, we do incentive trips. We can handle anything. We do sports. We did couple of people for the Dakar rally. We can do anything. We can buy tickets for you all for the for soccer league. Esports, we have launched the packages. We can send you the packages for the esports. And these are some vehicles which we have. We have a sedan, we have 15-seater vans, we have big buses, large buses, we have 4x4 cars. And we also have a very good, very friendly B2B portal. It's where you can pick up destinations. You can just pick up excursions. You just can pick up transfers. We also do only airport assistance as well. You can do that. And this is very, very easy. You don't have to write to us. Pick it up. And if you have any queries offline, we can handle it for you all. And we are also strategically placed because we are there in all the neighboring countries of Saudi. We are there in Jordan. We are there in Oman. We are there in UAE. We are there in Lebanon. So we can do combination packages as well for you all because we have our own offices here. So we are there in Dubai, Muscat, Riyadh, Jeddah, Beirut, and Amman. So these are a few of our offices, and these are a few of our colleagues, and this are our coordinates. We are there in Dubai, Jeddah, Riyadh, Lebanon, Jordan. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Krupa. Thanks a lot. Thanks, STA team.
Thank you so much, Anil. Thank you for giving the insight. Just so that everybody knows, Anil, like he mentioned, he is available 24/7 when it comes to closing bookings, queries, addressing them. He truly means it because we are the ones who also keep troubling our partners. So he is one of the partners whom we keep troubling. Then now, let me introduce Mr. Syed Sultan Hassan, who is the Business Development Manager at Go Zahid. Sultan, over to you.
Thank you so much, Krupa. Pleasure to be here. Absolutely honored to present Zahid Destination Management to the travel trade partners in India. Please bear with me while I share my screen. Please let me know if my screen is visible. Yeah. Yeah. Just bear with me. I have a slight throat irritation. Wait, hang on. Sorry. Right. Is the screen visible? All right. Thank you. So, as I said, it's a privilege to present Go Zahid Destination Management to yourselves. Who are we? So, Zahid Travel is a Zahid Group company established in 1958 as one of the earliest travel solution providers in Saudi Arabia. Over the years, we have evolved into being regarded as one of the premier solution providers in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We focus on personalization, understanding what our mutual clients require, and transparency in preparing travel programs. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Has the screen changed now? Still?
Maybe you can. I'm sorry, everybody. We just have had a technical glitch. While the technical glitch is getting clear, I would call upon Mr. Wasim Shaba, who's the head of products at Saudi Silk Roads, to take us through their offerings. Wasim, over to you, please.
Hello?
Hello, Wasim.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Evening. Do you see me? I don't see myself.
Yes.
Team, good morning or good afternoon. This is Wasim Shaban from Saudi Silk Road. And we are a Saudi-based DMC, leisure-oriented DMC that catering Saudi mostly as a standalone destination. We build our services within the destination based on our deep understanding and insight, knowledge, taking in consideration the daily development and the trends that taking place in Saudi. We work all year around to offer the destination based on the right timing and right season. We do always focus on making friends and partnering with the tour operator to cater their clients' best need. We do always prefer to keep the contact and the relation as much as personal, to be able to tailor and cater the clients on their best wishes and traveling style and preference. So we always maintain a close relation, deep discussion. It could be based on case to case or based on GIT groups, but we always try to understand the segment of your business, your clients, to offer the best thing that we can do for them. As you know, Saudi is quite a huge destination, and I'll try to share my screen here. I don't know. Is it visible for you?
Yes.
Okay. So more than a presentation, I will always prefer to talk on a map to help the understanding. Kruba and the team have done a wonderful presentation to show the highlights of Saudi. What I'm trying to do here is to show the logistical and how we connect the destination together. So as you can see, Saudi is by far the biggest destination on the Middle East. It is about 2.2 million square kilometer, something like 70% size of India, but it's more like 27 times size of Jordan, 7 times size of France. So within the Middle East, Saudi is by far the biggest destination and exclusively the only destination that can work year round. That goes back to the different terrains that Saudi has to offer, whether you are traveling south or traveling north. This will always make a huge difference when it comes to weather and landscapes. So if we are talking about the northern part of Saudi, which is, if we look at Jeddah, Riyadh, Dammam, and everything above, this is the northern part of Saudi, which is lays on the average altitude of 800 meters above sea level. And this is the absolute stereotype vision we always think about Saudi. It's the desert, flat part of Saudi. It is what we imagine when we talk about Saudi. However, if we look on the other half of the destination, which is all the way from Jeddah to Jazan, we are talking about the highland of Arabia. This is starting from Taif with the minimum altitude at 1800 meter above sea level, reach up to 2,200 meter on Taif itself, and keep rising until it reach the highest peak of Arabia at Soda Mountain on Abha, about 3,190 meter. And this area is the different side of Saudi. You are talking about green, forest, national parks, wild baboons, birds. You are talking about the absolute different part of Saudi. And this is what we call is the summer destination, which is best to be served from May till September. So we do this part as May to till September destination as a summer destination, and we do the other part from September till May, which is the winter destination. However, we absolutely can combine those destination whether in winter or in summer based on a very smart designing. Saudi has giga projects that's been developed within the destination, starting from NEOM on the top northern corner of Saudi. NEOM is a huge project that's almost half size of Jordan. It is a 96% national reserve. That means it is ready to be visited 2 million years already. 4% of NEOM is only the development project, which is planned to be open on the few coming years. However, Sindala Island is part of the NEOM project, and it is already operating from this year. If we go a little bit more south, about 500 kilometers south, we are already at Red Sea Globe, which is an operating destination. And it is about 4.5 hour drives from Al Ula. And it has some few wonderful luxury properties. And then we have Cake, which is about 400 kilometers more south, only 100 kilometers north of Jeddah. And then we have Jeddah itself, as we have now Cruise Saudi, and they are offering Aroya Cruise. Al Ula, of course, is one of the UNESCO highlights in Saudi. By the way, 4 of the 5 UNESCO sites on Saudi are located on the northern part of Saudi, and most of those sites, for up to very big percentage, can be including within very the same itinerary if we are doing an overland or including a train with a tourist plan. Then we have Riyadh, of course. Riyadh is locating on the northern east part of Saudi, and Riyadh has Diriyah, which is one of the UNESCO sites, and the Dia city that's located about 45 minutes outside of Riyadh downtown. As you see, those are our partner within the destination that we work very closely with, and we have very close ties to always have the latest update and to cater any kind of request we might have for those destinations. Saudi has about 52 active airports. The hubs airport are located on Riyadh, Medina, Jeddah, and Dammam. However, many other airports are international airports, maybe in a smaller size like Al Ula Airport, Red Sea Globe, and Abha Airport. Some airports are regional and some are domestics. We do as well have the trains that goes all the way from Dammam till Al Jawf, and this is a very nice train that can be included within our itineraries to give a different aspect of the tour, so we can always combine the tours to be overland with domestic flights and the trains. And by the way, Saudi has an overnight trains that sometimes we use to skip the hotel night and to offer a unique experience within our itineraries. So long story short, what I'm trying to say that we are a well-established Saudi DMC for more than 40 years experience on the market. Jordan is our background, and we are offering Saudi for more than 10 years. We are working based on our own experience and our own team on the ground. We are not outsourcing our business. We don't work with a freelancer. We are a DMC that has hands-on when it comes to all kind of operation, rather it's for FIT or GIT or even MICE business. Thank you so much. I hope that's been a little informative for you, and I'm sure that we will be on further contact on the future for more personalized discussion. Appreciate it so much.
Thank you so much, Wasim, for giving a wonderful insight. I would quickly like to recall upon Mr. Sultan to just give a 2-minute brief about the offerings of their services, Mr. Sultan from Go Zahid.
Thank you so much, Krupa, and my apologies for the earlier technical issue. I'm just sharing my screen now. Please let me know if the screen is visible. All right. So I will run through this very quickly and it's the complete screen, right? Okay. So Zahid Travel was established in 1958, and we are one of the earliest travel solution providers in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We initially focused on corporate and outbound travel. With this launch of the 2030 vision in 2018, the Go Zahid Destination Management Division was established within Zahid Travel. We are headquartered in Jeddah. We have offices in Riyadh, Alula, and Jeddah, and the ability to provide representation in the southern region and further north in the NEOM region. We work very, very closely with key stakeholders within the kingdom, which is the Ministry of Tourism, the Saudi Tourism Authority, the Royal Commission of Alula, the Raya Company, and NEOM. So our shared values, this is the pillars that we work on. We start with integrity and we end with excellence. And along the way, we have professionalism, competence, respect and tolerance, trust, and pride. So our services, we primarily work on tailor-making programs based on your brief to us, which then allows our mutual guests to experience the product and the services to the best of their expectations that they have. So a very quick overview: travel and planning coordination, itinerary planning, event management, international and domestic flight bookings. For transportation, we can provide you luxury chauffeur services, private airport transfers, intercity transfers, luxury coaches, and self-drive vehicle rental. We have a collaboration with Budget Rent a Car. Accommodation and bookings, so hotels, food and beverage reservations, and special permissions required to visit certain areas in the NEOM region. Guided and specialized services, so we have access to multilingual drivers. We provide guided tours in multiple languages, translators, airport meet and greet, both airside and landside. These are just some of our recent achievements. We've signed an MOU with Flynas to operate the Umrah Plus. We've managed events in Alula. We've managed multiple fan trips on behalf of the Saudi Tourism Authority to showcase the Saudi offering. We've handled some very high net worth individuals from India with private jet arrivals, celebrities, and that profile. We were nominated as a platinum level partner for the Saudi Tourism Authority at the WTM in London last year. These are some of our happy clients. Like you say, pictures speak louder than words, and this is what this is doing. As a company, Zahid Group, we are involved in 12 sectors, operating in 18 countries with 23 plus companies, 50 plus branches with over 5,000 employees across 36 nationalities. Zahid Travel and the Destination Management Division has 120 employees, and we have two colleagues based out of India, one in Goa and one in Mumbai. The details will be shared towards the end of the presentation. So our products and services, like I said, we prefer to tailor-make our experiences based on what your brief is, but we have curated certain packages which kind of to give you an inspiration on what potentially can be done. So we have a standalone Alula product, another standalone Alula product. So one features on culture and heritage, the other one features on adventure. We have a standalone Riyadh product. We have a standalone Jeddah. Then we do a Riyadh Jeddah combination, a Riyadh Alula combination, a Jeddah Alula combination. And this is the Golden Triangle, which is the Jeddah Alula Riyadh combination, 6 nights, 7 days. Can be made longer if required. Then we do the Jeddah, Medina, Alula, and Riyadh combination. Now, Medina could potentially be a day trip or an overnight, depending on your client's preference. Then we have included Jeddah, Tabuk, Alula, Hail, and Riyadh. So this gives you an experience the northern part of the country as well. And Abha, which is in the south, which is an amazing destination. So Saudi can literally be a year-round experience. We've launched a self-drive package as well. So you basically would rent a car, and we have a suggested itinerary which you would follow. So 2 nights in Riyadh, 1 night in Qasim, 1 night in Hail, 2 nights in Alula, 1 night in Medina, 2 nights in Jeddah. So you pick up your rental in Riyadh and you drop your rental in Jeddah. And then if you like, you could potentially extend your stay longer or depart as per the program. So you have the option of a Ford Taurus or a Toyota Fortuner or a Toyota Land Cruiser is what we have offered here. However, we have access to a much larger fleet of vehicles, and we can potentially provide you with what your preference is. Umrah Plus is another market which we are actively promoting. So what we have created are 3 combo packages, which is Makkah, Medina, Alula, and Jeddah. Or you can do a Makkah, Taif, Medina, Riyadh. Or you can do a Riyadh, Medina, Makkah, Taif, and Jeddah product. So these are unpriced itineraries with just giving you, what the day would look like. And then based on the hotel category that you would like, based on the vehicle category that you would like, we would then accordingly price that for you. And of course, depending on the number of people that would be joining. These are your contact details. So Mansoor, who's on the call with us, is the business development manager. That's the details there. Maria is based out of Goa, and Sushil is based out of Mumbai. And they will be happy to connect with you within your cities. Just a quick video. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sultan. And that actually brings us towards the end of this product webinar. We really hope that it has been informative for all of you. Now, since we have time constraint, we've actually gone over and above the time that we had, but we are quickly just going to take the main questions. We realize that most of you have requested for the presentation to be sent to you. So what we're going to do is, because these presentations are all image based, it does not really have a lot of information in terms of content, right? So what we would be doing is we'll send you a downloadable link from where you would be able to get all the details about the destination, the cities that are there that we are promoting, different itinerary options, the list of Indian restaurants, different restaurants that serve different kind of cuisines, and of course, a list of the DMCs and the DMOs with their contact details. This is something that we'll be sharing with all of you. And we realized that there was a question that came in when it comes to self-driving, whether it is a right hand or a left hand. It's actually a left-hand drive, and you would require an international driving license to be able to drive into Saudi Arabia. But be rest assured that doing self-drive in Saudi is absolutely stunning. You have amazing landscapes, and you will be going through different cities with all different cultures that you will be able to experience. Yes, all these packages can be customized. The sample itineraries that I showed, the DMCs, the stakeholders showed, they are all customized to be able to cater to your client's requirements. That's all from our side. Before we end, we would really like to thank all of you all for removing time out and being a part of our product presentation. It really means a lot when we see all of you, actively, asking questions and trying to understand the offerings of Saudi. Thank you so much. For anything that you would require, we are just a call away. Please feel free to reach out through our email addresses or even via phones. Thank you so much.